Breaking news coming out of the Citywest Hotel in Dublin today. This is from Monday, the 20th of October, 2025. Just got an update legit 10 minutes ago from the Irish Mirror. This is way more sinister than I thought. And like I said before, the news articles in this country are getting more and more extreme as time goes on. I don't remember anything like this happened years ago. Let's read on. It says, Gardaí investigating alleged sexual assault of 10-year-old Irish girl by asylum seeker on grounds of Dublin hotel. Sources say the girl who had been in care was not housed at the hotel, and investigators are working to establish how she ended up there. So this guy kidnapped a 10-year-old Irish girl and sexually assaulted her in his 30s. Ooh, this is gonna blow up. This is gonna go crazy viral. This is already going trending on X. It says, Gardaí investigating the alleged sexual assault of a little girl by an asylum seeker at Dublin hotel housing iPass applicants. The 10-year-old Irish girl is alleged to have been assaulted by a foreign national male who is understood to be from Africa. I told you, Eastern Europe, and I've said it loads in the video, of course, that I just posted right there, but Somalian, East Africa, guys, they don't have anything there, no government, no nothing. The incident is alleged to have occurred on the grounds of the Citywest Hotel in Dublin on Monday morning, not inside the building. So outside the building. Jesus. Officers were alerted to the scene when they discovered the young child who was understood to be in care of TUSLA, the State Child and Family Agency. Sources say the young girl who had been in care was not housed at the hotel, and investigators are working to establish how she ended up there. She was kidnapped. She was kidnapped and brought to the hotel by asylum seekers and sexually assaulted. This is horrendous stuff. They need to get rid of this asylum seeker nonsense in Ireland. Every iPass centre in this country should be shut down immediately. This is horrendous. We cannot allow this. If one Irish little girl gets hurt, I don't give a shit about the whole of Somalia coming over here. I literally couldn't care less, guys. If one of our own are going to get hurt, that's what I care about. Don't give a shit about these other people. He was arrested at the scene, okay? Is understood to be an iPass applicant himself as well. Gardaí are questioning the suspect, and the child is receiving care following the shocking incident which occurred on site that houses iPass applicants. TUSLA are understood to be aware of the incident and have been contacted for a comment. TUSLA are not having a good week this week. Obviously we saw a Somalian guy stab and kill a 17-year-old Ukrainian kid who was minding his own business. He stabbed 3 other people. I think these are all terror attacks. Who knows though? I don't know. I'm just speculating. These could be like ISIS delved attacks, Al-Qaeda attacks. These could be actual attacks from organizations in the Middle East that want to cause havoc in the country, for sure. It says, Gardaí arrest a man following alleged assault of a girl in Dublin. That either means that they've been stabbed, they've been sliced up. Who knows? They're not revealing any details. That's what the mainstream media does. This is from Irish Independent. We have a few other news articles here. Of course, this man is a foreign man because the Citywest Hotel was acquired by the Irish government for €148 million to then put in a mass number of mass illegal asylum seekers, basically mass illegal migrants, and they are causing havoc in the city. This is going to continue. We're going to talk about the actual hotel in a while. I'll explain everything about that. But this is the news article here today. It says, Gardaí are investigating an alleged assault of a female juvenile in the Sagart area of Dublin last night. The incident happened at the entrance to the old Citywest Hotel complex. So no real evidence here, but I'm going to give my speculation on what I think happened because I have evidence of a few days ago from footage of the Citywest Hotel. It has been a hotspot of just mass illegal, unvetted migrants that are coming into the country. And nobody knows where these people are from. They're mostly Somalian, which doesn't have a government, which have Al-Shabaab. They're Al-Qaeda trained fractions, ISIS fractions that are terrorist organizations operating in and around Somalia. It says an area immediately outside the main entrance was cordoned off by Gardaí after the incident was reported, and a car park to the front of the complex was also tapered off pending a forensic examination by members of An Garda Technical Bureau. That's not good. That means there's blood. That means there's some sort of bodily fluids being exchanged there, or something serious happened. This man might have stabbed or sliced up a child. Once again, we've seen it happen with Algerian immigrants coming over in Parnell Square in 2023. Why couldn't it happen again? Now they're attacking their own people. So this little young girl who we don't know her age, okay? We just know she's a juvenile, so under 18. But we don't know exactly what happened yet, so we can only speculate. A man in his 30s has been arrested and detained under Section 4 of the Criminal Justice Act at a Garda station in the Dublin region. An Garda Síochána spokespersons said investigations into the alleged assault are ongoing. A malicious attack, a violent attack, that you're trying to kill somebody. So this man was trying to kill this woman, this young kid. Who knows? We don't know. The mainstream media won't tell us. Okay, I'm trying to speculate with you guys. So nobody died. Okay, so don't raise alarm. Don't panic, guys. You know, listen to the guards. Listen to the mainstream news. Don't panic. Okay, that's all. Just a kid got assaulted. You know the way they run this news article. Look at this, guys. Gardaí arrest a man following alleged assault of a girl in Dublin. You know, people ask me, Chris, who are the immigrants that are staying in this hotel? We don't know, guys. North African, Middle Eastern, South Asian. That's about it, guys. That's pretty much it. There's no people coming from North America. Okay, there's no woke people that are fleeing Trump's America, Trump's right-wing America. There's none of them. They aren't staying in the iPass accommodation in the Citywest hotel just because people are wondering, who's staying in the hotel? Chris, don't make it racial. I don't care about race. I've said it before. I care about the facts, guys. North African, places from war-torn parts of Africa, the Serengeti, okay, the African plains. We have Middle Eastern countries that are war-torn. Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan. These are Al-Qaeda hangouts. These are Al-Qaeda breeding training grounds. You understand? Training grounds for insurgents that want to kill us, guys. And they're just letting them come into the country. Oh, they're fine. They're not part of that. Well, how do you know, guys? How do you know? Because the regime, they don't know. The Irish Gardaí aren't ringing up the Somalian consulate and saying, "Howdy lads, what's the score? What's the scale there, boys? Would you give us a background check of this lad, Ahmed Suyad? Give us a background check." There's no background checks in Somalia. They don't have a government, guys. The US has been at war in these countries for centuries, you understand? But let's look quickly at this article. This is a brand new asylum center, okay? It was bought by the Irish government near around June 2025, June 17, 2025. It says, government buys Citywest Hotel for €148 million as part of a long-term asylum strategy. So nothing for our own people, nothing for the Irish people. Could you imagine? We have 16,000 Irish homeless people dying in a ditch, dying in dead places, kids all dying, all kids dying, people from third world countries, potentially attackers from Al-Qaeda and these fractions of insurgents coming into the country, and we're paying them to come in. 148 million. Like, clown show. The Citywest Hotel, I believe it has about 800 rooms. You can house about 3,000 people in there. And it's beautiful. They get 5-star meals. They get deep tissue massages when they want. They have the buffet. They can go have buffet meals. It's a 4-star hotel, I believe, or 5-star probably. It's beautiful. You know, the only thing they don't have is valet parking. You know what I mean? They have everything. They have all the bells and whistles except the valet parking. So it says, Jim O'Callaghan said that it would be far cheaper to own the facility in West Dublin instead of paying private providers for the services and accommodation. He said it would be used as a screening center where applications for asylum will be processed. So it's like a holding center. So when you come from some place, God knows where, third world, war-torn country, you're staying here while they process you, but they're also going to pay you €10,000 to leave. And just the whole immigration system in this country has destroyed the country, guys. It's just a complete clown show from head to toe. From top to bottom, there's no actually sustenance to what's going on here. Nobody's actually taking control of this. It's just a free-for-all. Just open borders, tyrannical government that we have. He said it was in line with the commitment in the program for the government to have 14,000 accommodation units for asylum seekers. So the government want to have 14,000 accommodation units. So in this hotel, they already have 800. So where are the other, thousands of accommodation units going to come from? They're going to buy them, they're going to build them, they're going to give everything to everybody else and leave our own dead in a ditch somewhere. He said there are no immediate plans to expand the number of places at Citywest, which are currently being used as a reception center for asylum seekers and Ukrainian refugees. Over a period of 4 years, we believe we'd be in the position where we'd have our money back in terms of investment. So they're investing all this money and they're getting paid by the EU, by the UN, loads, millions upon millions to actually bring these people in. This is a scam. It's a scheme, guys. It's a scam that the EU, the UN does on purpose. They pay Ireland to bring in all these people as a WEF project to destroy the country, destroy the entire foundation of the city of Dublin. Over a longer period of time, excuse the tractor in the background, lads, we're in the countryside now, Over a longer period of time, if you compare what we're spending in the private sector from the amount of money we'll be spending in terms of state-owned entitled entity over a period of about 25 years, we'll be looking at saving 1.25 billion euro. So they're buying this property to save loads of money and to make loads of money from the EU and the UN. We actually have a video here of somebody actually driving past the Citywest illegal migrant center. It says that a young woman was attacked sexually. Actually, she was sexually assaulted. So loads of various reports coming out, guys. Whether she got sexually assaulted, stabbed, we don't know yet. The mainstream media hasn't told us yet, of course. But just know that they know what happened, but they're not telling us yet. The mainstream media know, but they're not telling us. So not really much footage of this. You know, they hide the people that are living there. We don't know who's living there. It says Ukrainian refugees, North African, Middle Eastern, just crazy stuff. Like, nobody's taking control. It's a complete lawless society. It's a disaster. A 4-star hotel given to foreigners when it should be given to its own people. Let me know your thoughts on that. If you want to support me so I can help push back against the Irish government, so I can support you guys more specifically, hit the join link underneath the video. Become a member for just €3 per month. We're going to keep pushing back every single day. We're going to keep reporting on these psychopathic news stories. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one, lads. Peace.